What's going on, everybody? It's your boy MONEYBAGBRY. This is the Underground Night Show on channel 401, and today we're going to be taking a trip to New Jersey to talk about a RICO case involving your favorite rapper TSU SURF and his affiliation with the Rolling 60s Crip, and what would eventually lead to his downfall. Let's get into it. The Rolling 60s Crips originated in the west side of South Los Angeles and now operates in numerous states, including but not limited to California, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, and New Jersey. Members and associates of the enterprise within the District of New Jersey operate under the umbrella of the Silverback Guerrillas, or SBG, and are then further divided into districts and units. The Rolling 60s operated through the District of New Jersey, including in Essex, Middlesex, Mercer counties, as well as within the New Jersey prison system. The Rolling 60s members and associates followed certain traditions and protocols of the enterprise, including visible demonstrations of gang affiliation, such as an identification with the colors blue and white, which appear in clothing, hats, and bandanas that Rolling 60s members wear. Greeting each other with the phrase NH, which is an acronym for neighborhood and thus shorthand for neighborhood crip, and referring to each other as hoodsta and loc. Using of social media platforms to proclaim their affiliation and highlights the enterprise by posting gang-related photographs and videos, and to communicate with other members and associates, and tattoos, slogans, and hand gestures signifying membership in the Rolling 60s. The rules governing the Rolling 60s establish, among other things, a hierarchical power structure in which members are given designations or ranks signifying their status within the gang, and a system of discipline and punishment for those members who violated rules or failed to carry out orders from higher-ups. Members and associates of the Rolling 60s engaged in or controlled drug trafficking and other criminal activities in various neighborhoods and public housing complexes in and around Newark, Irvington, Elizabeth, and East Orange, including, among others, within Newark between Sanford Avenue to Stuyvesant Avenue, from South Orange Avenue to Tremont Avenue, as well as in the Blue Hills region of Newark, located in the vicinity of Clifton Avenue and Victoria Avenue, and on Livingston Street between 18th Avenue and Avon Avenue. Within Irvington, the Crescent Lane Public Housing Complex and its surrounding vicinity, bordered by Nye and Lyons Avenue, from Lincoln Place to Ball Street. The gang's primary area for narcotics distribution outside Crescent Lane was between Lyons and Union Avenue. Within Crescent Lane, the enterprise operated primarily within Building 8. Within Elizabeth, the Maravalog Manor Housing Complex and its surrounding vicinity located within the Bayway section of the city. Within East Orange, on Ashland Avenue, Park Avenue, and William Street, which was an area referred to as Cashland. The purposes of the Rolling 60s included the following: promoting and enhancing the enterprise and the activities of its members and associates, both in and out of prison, which activities included but were not limited to drug trafficking, murder, robbery, automobile theft, and other criminal activities. Preserving and protecting the power, territory, reputation, and profits of the enterprise and of its members and associates, both in and out of prison, though the use of intimidation, violence, threats of violence, assaults, and murder also occurred. Providing assistance to gang members and associates who were in prison after having committed crimes on behalf of the enterprise, confronting and retaliating against rival gangs through intimidation, threats of violence, and acts of violence, and hindering, obstructing, and preventing law enforcement from identifying participants in the gang's criminal activity, from apprehending the offenders of those crimes, and from successfully prosecuting and punishing those offenders. Jason Franklin, a senior member of the Rolling 60s, among other responsibilities, Franklin communicated with leaders of the Rolling 60s in other states, to include California and Pennsylvania, and issued orders that lower members of the Rolling 60s were expected to follow. Amir Warden was a senior member of the Rolling 60s. Among other responsibilities, Warden organized the transport of large quantities of marijuana from California and other places to New Jersey and elsewhere. Warden also coordinated with drug distribution, including heroin and marijuana, in and around Irvington and Elizabeth. Elijah Williams, Trey Bird, Taim Terry, Rajon Cox, Amir Edmonds, Najee Johnson, and Abdul Yarel were members of the Rolling 60s who operated, among other places, in and around Smith Street and South Orange Avenue. Kareem Green was a member of the Rolling 60s who operated, among other places, in and around Crescent Lane. Beginning at least as early as in or around 2015, numerous members and associates of the Rolling 60s, including but not limited to the defendants, engaged in multiple acts of distribution of controlled substances and possession with intent to distribute controlled substances in and around the District of New Jersey. Beginning at least as early as in or around 2015, the defendants and other members and associates of the Rolling 60s used social media, to include Instagram and Facebook, to conduct the businesses of the enterprise, including raising funds for the enterprise's members, referencing penalties for violating the Rolling 60s rules, discussing the initiation of new members, scheduling meetings, and paying homage to members and associates of the Rolling 60s who were killed. Beginning at least as early as in or around 2015, the defendants and other members and associates of the Rolling 60s used social media, including Instagram and Facebook, to conduct the illegal activities of the enterprise, to include planning, filing activities, purchasing, selling and exchanging firearms, and coordinating drug sales. From at least as early as in or around 2017 to at least in or around 2020, Franklin used social media, to include Instagram and Facebook, to vouch for other members and associates of the Rolling 60s, or to confirm whether any such individuals were certified or legitimate members of the enterprise. On or about December 6, 2017, Franklin, using Instagram, communicated with another member and associate of the enterprise regarding illegal drug sales. Specifically, Franklin messaged him, "Come to the crib, I need a zip," and stated, "Put it all in one bag." He eventually informed Franklin, "Give a second, I'ma call my cousin for you, and my phone died. I'ma hit you soon as they charge up." On or about March 18, 2017, in or around Irvington, Cox and another member and associate of the enterprise shot a firearm at a member and associate of a rival gang known as the Rolling 47 Neighborhood Crips, who returned fire. On or about April 14, 2018, Cox advised another individual to travel to the vicinity of South Orange Avenue and Smith Street in order to purchase 1 gram of MDMA. On or about April 18, 2018, in the vicinity of South 15th Street and Madison Avenue, Bird and Yarel, two others, worked together to rob 2 victims of approximately $550. On or about May 31st, 2018, in the vicinity of South Orange Avenue and Smith Street, Edmonds and a friend sold narcotics to another individual. On or about May 31st, 2018, in the vicinity of Smith Street between South Orange Avenue and Rockland Terrace, Edmonds and a friend possessed with intent to distribute heroin and cocaine base. On or about August 27, 2018, Johnston used Instagram to advertise that he had stolen cars available, stating, "I got some Hot Wheels on deck, Q7 and Benz, both for $1,500. They 17. On or about September 25th, 2018, in the vicinity of South Orange Avenue and Salem Street in Newark, Williams, utilizing a 9mm high-point pistol, shot at 4 individuals who were sitting in a car. At least 2 of these individuals were members and associates of the Jungle Boys, a rival gang of the Rolling 60s. 2 of them suffered gunshot wounds, and another was left paralyzed. On or about January 30th, 2019, Terry, using Instagram, and Johnson, using Instagram, to discuss the sale of apparently stolen credit cards, with Terry asking, "What other ones you want sold, Crip?" and Johnson stating, "That Chase for sure. Let me see which other ones on the market." On or about February 20th, 2019, Bird, utilizing Facebook, and Yarrell, utilizing Facebook, discussed searching for cars to steal, with Bird stating, "Franklin just waiting for me to hit him to scoop us up, so we can ride around and look for one." On or about February 21st, 2019, Bird, utilizing Facebook, and Yarrell, utilizing Facebook, again discussed stealing cars, with Bird stating, "I jumped in some shit, but the keys wasn't in, so I only got down the block." And Yarrell responding, "Go, Anna, we'll try again tomorrow. Tell Franklin, 'cause my phone about to die." On or about March 4th, 2019, Yarrell, utilizing Facebook, used Facebook to message Bird, saying, "Start saving, 'cause I know somebody selling a 380 and 38 for 300 and 350. Bird responded, "Word, that's clean." And Yarrell answered, "Facts, save up, 'cause I don't care if you gotta sell some things, but we need them." On or about March 17th, 2019, upon learning of the murder of Trubb, a member and associate of the Rolling 60s, Franklin, using Facebook, contacted Bird, who ordered Bird to find a stolen car and firearm in order to retaliate for Trubb's murder, stating, "Yo, we need some wheel ASAP, like now," explaining, "Lil Trubb got shot. Grab something and pull up. Bring that toy back, we need that." On or about March 17th, 2019, in response to Franklin's message, Bird, utilizing Facebook, messaged Franklin, "Hold on, I'ma try and make calls to see if someone could go watch my son." And Yarrell, "Got it, I'm finna text him." On or about March 18, 2019, Bird, utilizing Facebook, messaged Yarrell, "Yo, hit Franklin so he can come get that. And later that day, bring that grip to the hood, yo. I'm in the G ride with Franklin." On or about March 18, 2019, Bird used his Facebook account to contact other individuals in order to locate a vehicle and to obtain a tool to use to steal the vehicle. On or about March 19, 2019, Williams used Instagram to post the following message: "I'm starting a whole lot of trouble for Trubb." The message was accompanied by 3 blue heart emojis. On or about March 19, 2019, Franklin used Facebook to advise another individual that he had the paperwork or evidence relating to at least 3 individuals suspected of cooperating with law enforcement. On or about March 20th, 2019, after Bird was unable to locate a vehicle, citing childcare issues, Franklin became angry and used Facebook to message Bird, "Little nigga, you think you the only motherfucker with kids and priorities? Nigga, I got 4 kids and a wife, and I got a job. Ain't nobody begging you to do shit. You signed up for this shit on your own. This is what come with it. Ain't my fault you laid down and had a baby with a dumb bitch. Next time, choose better." On or about March 20th, 2019, Bird, in response to Franklin's message, used Facebook to respond, But your baby mom don't be on bullshit like mine. My baby mom do, and I know I signed up for it. All I'm saying is give me some time, you heard? Cause I'ma get the ride." On or about March 20th, 2019, in response to Bird's messages, Franklin used Facebook to message Bird, "Like I said, ain't nobody make you turn crip. That was your choice. You got a job to do Get a G-Ride. Ain't nobody ask you to drive or nothing. Stop faking. If you ain't 160 with this shit, we don't need you. I told you at the meeting you had one job and one job only, and you looked the whole set in our face, including Lil Chubb, and said you was gonna hold it down, so keep your word. On or about March 20th, 2019, utilizing Facebook, Franklin indicated to another member and associate of the Rolling 60s, "We at war out here. Need Hot Wheels from niggas." On or about March 20th, 2019, utilizing Facebook, Franklin reached out to Yarrell, complaining, "Your man Bands, aka Bird, looking like a fraud out here." On or about March 20th, 2019, utilizing Facebook, Yarrell communicated with Bird, stating, "Franklin just hit me. You looking like a fraud out here, cause you still ain't got no wheels. He knows you the car thief, that's why he's on you. You're the only one in the hood that knows how to steal one." On or about March 20th, 2019, Williams traveled as a passenger in Franklin's Jeep Cherokee to the vicinity of Irvington High School in Irvington. On or about March 20th, 2019, once reaching the vicinity of Irvington High School, Williams used a gun to fatally shoot a member and associate of the Jungle Boys who was suspected of murdering Chubb. On or about April 2nd, 2019, Yarrell used Facebook to message Bird, "I got $15 eights." On or about May 1st, 2019, Johnson, using Instagram, messaged a member for improperly shooting a gun, explaining, "Shit was by accident," and Johnson responding, "So if it would have hit him in his head, how you would have felt?" He then responded, "Couldn't have. The gun was down. I would have been done up." Johnson instructed, "Tighten up how your hammer be before you trying to nail some." He responded, "Got you, Big Crody." On or about May 29, 2019, Williams used Instagram to post a photograph depicting Chubb and mayhem with the accompanying messages. "Wish that niggas that killed y'all wasn't dead so I can kill him again." On or about July 24, 2019, Cox possessed a Beretta PX4 Storm 40 caliber firearm, loaded with 9 rounds of ammunition and a 9mm Taurus Brazil PT-111 handgun, loaded with 3 rounds of ammunition. On or about August 6, 2019, Cox used Instagram user ID SURF to discuss the firearms which law enforcement had seized, admitting, "They got my 40 and my 9, together with several crying emojis, adding, 'Shit like losing friends.'" On or about August 19, 2019, in the vicinity of West Stratford Place and Union Avenue in Irvington, Warden distributed heroin to another individual. On or about August 19, 2019, a member and associate of the enterprise used Instagram to send a message to Edmonds, asking Edmonds to shake a nigga who had stolen money from that person's family member, and asking if Edmonds had a ski mask. Edmonds agreed to join this individual, but explained, "Hurry up, I got a lick, little cuz." On or about December 12, 2019, Johnson, using Instagram, asked another member and associate if he wanted to trap or sell marijuana with him, explaining, "I'ma come up there and break it down with you." On or about January 7, 2020, in the vicinity of South Orange Avenue and Salem Street in Newark, Edmonds possessed a loaded Black Smith & Wesson 9mm handgun, as well as approximately 40 glassines of fentanyl and approximately 8 bags of cocaine. On or about January 15, 2020, Williams, utilizing Instagram, discussed his role in the September 25th shooting, referencing the victims by his nickname, Mackie. Specifically, Williams stated to a member and associate of the Rolling 60s, "Fuck that nigga. I shot him and his mans look a year ago. That nigga a snake." And went on to explain, "I had to though. He shot at me first with some op niggas, so when it was my turn, I just made sure I ain't miss." On or about February 17, 2020, Williams used Instagram to post the following message. "I know the ops like, damn, that's them again. They coming again. I had a dream that I saw the nigga kill Chubb with a gun in my hand. He was under me. On or about May 5th, 2020, Williams used Facebook to communicate with an apparent rival, stating, "If I was you, I would hate me too, my nigga. Something was supposed to happen to me since March 20th. Matter of fact, since September 25th of 2018, referencing the September 25 shooting alleged in the March 20 homicide. On or about May 6, 2020, Williams used Facebook to send a video depicting the shooting death of a rival to a member and associate of the Jungle Boys, stating, "Now watch your mans die again." On or about May 7, 2020, Johnson used Instagram to negotiate the sale of a stolen car that was registered in New York. On or about June 20th, 2020, in Newark, Bird and Yarrell used a .22 caliber revolver to rob a victim of approximately $1,000. On or about July 16, 2020, Franklin sent an electronic message to a friend, including a cellular phone number with the following instructions: "That's the 60S homie from LA number. Link with him soon. You get back to LA. I told cuz you was gonna hit him. Just let him know you Frank little homie, baby blue." He responded, "Bet, I'm gonna be out there tomorrow, cuz." On or about July 20th, 2020, Franklin used Instagram to comment on a social media post, writing, "If you a rat, we gotta kill you, cuz, family or not." On or around September 26, 2020, Williams used Instagram to post an Instagram story that included the following statement, in which Williams mocked a rival for the injuries sustained 2 years previously as a result of the shooting. On or about October 6, 2020, Cox, Warden, and other members and associates of the enterprise participated in a group discussion through the use of Instagram relating to profiting from the sale of marijuana and shirts, with Cox stating, "I don't need niggas to go in with me on nothing. I can handle that. I need help moving," and Warden liking or showing his agreement with Cox's statement. On or about October 6, 2020, Johnson, using Instagram, negotiated illegal drug sales, writing, "Slice 50, quarter 90, half 150, zip 250. On or about October 10, 2020, Johnson, using Instagram, instructed an enterprise member and associate, "I need you to mail a 30 magazine up top for me, cuzzo," and an enterprise member and associate responded, "Aight, set, just let me know." On or about October 14, 2020, Yarrell, using Facebook, communicated with a member and associate of the enterprise regarding the purchase of a firearm, with Yarrell asking if the cost of the firearm might be decreased from $450 to like $370 or $400. On or about December 1st, 2020, Green used Instagram to negotiate an illegal drug sale and provided the prospective purchaser with the address of a building located within Crescent Lane. On or about December 8th, 2020, in Newark, Edmonds possessed a loaded .40 caliber handgun, 2 9mm rounds of ammunition, 1 .40 caliber round of ammunition, approximately 10 glassines of heroin, and approximately 10 jugs of cocaine base. On or about January 16, 2021, Warden, using Instagram, and Green, using Instagram, communicated regarding a debt owed by Green to Warden, with Warden stating, "You better be on the block and have my cash. I'm about to start tweaking on y'all. Ass fucking my bread up." And Green responding, "I'm trying to get it right now. I got a new job from 5 to 12. That's why I came out here to get a couple dollars up. I didn't forget. I know I owe you, and I'm gonna make it right on the set, cuz." On or about January 4th, 2021, Johnson used Instagram to negotiate the sale of at least one firearm. On or about February 21st, 2021, in the vicinity of Oraton Street and Grafton Avenue in Newark, Terry, a friend, and other members and associates of the enterprise carjacked a Kia Sorento from a victim. Terry, a friend, and others displayed firearms to the driver who sat in the Sorento, and two of the other members blocked the Sorrento's flight with a Kia Soul. On or about February 21st, 2021, in the vicinity of Schuyler Avenue and Eckert Avenue in Newark, Terry and a friend carjacked a Volvo from another victim at gunpoint. On or about February 22nd, co-conspirator 4 used Instagram to inform another person, "I just hit a lick for a car. Come get me. I'm about to see if these cars work. If you see money on your Cash App, that's me." On or about February 22nd, 2021, Terry and a friend and others and associates of the enterprise traveled in the Seoul and the Sorrento to West Orange and Orange, where they committed a string of thefts and attempted thefts from approximately 12 cars. On or about February 22nd, 2021, in the vicinity of Highland Place and Fairway Drive in West Orange, Terry and a friend attempted to carjack a Nissan Pathfinder from a victim at gunpoint. On or about February 22nd, 2021, in Newark, to evade law enforcement, Terry's friend fled from the Sorrento in possession of Terry's cell phone and identification and keys and documentation relating to the victim leaving inside the Sorrento, a Ruger SR 1911, loaded with 6 rounds of .45 caliber ammunition and 1 round of 9mm ammunition. On or about March 5th, 2021, in the vicinity of Lyons Avenue and Union Avenue in Irvington, Green and co-conspirators distributed cocaine. On or about March 5th, 2021, in the vicinity of Lyons Avenue and Union Avenue in Irvington, Green and a friend possessed with intent to distribute cocaine and fentanyl. On or about March 9, 2021, after learning of the fatal shooting of a member of the enterprise, Williams used Instagram to discuss the related arrest of a member and associate of the Jungle, stating, "I'ma kill him, son." On or about March 11, 2021, after learning of the fatal shooting of a member of the enterprise, Green used Instagram to communicate with at least one other member and associate of the enterprise to learn the location of a member of the Jungle, explaining, "I need them little 7 niggas," later informing the member of another enterprise member's recent murder and explaining, "Yeah, that's why I'm looking for them." On or about March 20th, 2021, after learning that other members and associates of the enterprise had shot at a vigil held in the memory of a rival, Williams used Instagram to mock them for letting off 30 rounds and only shooting somebody in the leg. In response, his friend stated, "I know, you're probably mad I ain't complete the mission, but I'm steady hunting. I love you, Trub. Send shots, Lil Smith boys." And Williams responded, "Nah, Green Gang. You know I love you forever. It's the attempt that count. Long live Trub." On or about March 20th, 2021, Franklin used Instagram to instruct another member and associate of the enterprise, "Mandatory today in the hood at 6. Let the homies know." From on or about March 26, 2021 through on or about March 29, 2021, Franklin and Warden used Instagram to discuss drug distribution, with Franklin utilizing Instagram and Warden utilizing Instagram. During the conversation, Franklin stated, "Hey, you lit. My cousin, he be playing around. If you can get me the bags for 14 or lower, I can bust a plate for like 30, 40 of them, straight cash. With my family cut down 19 and a half bands with my little bro Loco out here. He spent 19 and a half 2 weeks again. We can cover that. Twice." And Warden stating, "I just seen your messages. For sure. You know I can get them down here. I just need 17 plates to my uncle and Matthews." On or about March 29, 2021, Franklin, utilizing Instagram, sent a message to Warden, who used Instagram, informing Warden that Johnson had been poked up in the county by loc ops, 200s, meaning that he had been stabbed while in custody by gang rivals. Franklin then ordered Warden, "So have Chime, aka Green, and them spin, or violently retaliate." The two of them discussed the gang rivals who murdered the Enterprise member in March 2021, as alleged. On or about March 29, 2021, Franklin, utilizing Instagram, sent a message to Warden, explaining the importance of recruiting young men to the enterprise by stating, "Cuh, you gotta get some 128 some young boys. It only take 3 to start a whole generation. Cuz, you know them 3 gonna bring more little niggas." On or about April 5th, 2021, Terry Green and a third individual traveled in a stolen Honda sedan to the vicinity of Avon Avenue and South 19th Street in Newark, where the occupants used a 9mm and a .40 caliber firearm to shoot a rival. On or about April 5th, 2021, Terry Green and a friend traveled in the Honda to the vicinity of 14th Avenue and South 17th Street in Newark, where the occupants of the car used 2 firearms to shoot a victim. On or about April 5th, 2021, Terry Green and another person traveled in the Honda to the vicinity of 18th Avenue and Alexander Street in Newark, where the 3 occupants of the car used firearms to shoot a victim. On or about April 10th, 2021, Franklin used Instagram to send a video depicting members and associates of the jungle mocking certain deceased members of the enterprise to Green and instructed Green to violently retaliate. Make sure niggas put them in white tees. On or about April 11, 2021, in the vicinity of Palm Street and Tremont Avenue in Newark, Terry displayed a firearm to a victim and demanded the victim give Terry her purse, which contained the keys to her Jeep, which she had just exited. Terry then drove off in the Jeep. On or about April 11, 2021, Green and others traveled in the Jeep to the vicinity of Bergen Street and Shepherd Avenue in Newark, where the 3 occupants of the car used 2 firearms to shoot at several individuals. On or about April 11, 2021, Green and others traveled in the Jeep to the vicinity of 18th Street and 21st Avenue in Irvington, where the occupants used 2 firearms to shoot at a rival. On or about April 12, 2021, Green, using Instagram, messaged an associate stating, "I'll be back. Just sold baby girl. Need a new one. But yo, I'm on niggas ass out here." On or about April 13, 2021, Green, using Instagram, sent a photograph of a rival member to an associate of the enterprise, along with the following message: "I'm up 3 on them cuz they can't stand me." On or about April 28, 2021, Franklin used Instagram to send photos of court documents to another member, an associate of the Rolling 60s, in an attempt to share information regarding an individual who he believed was cooperating with law enforcement. On or about June 26, 2021, while traveling in a car in the vicinity of Melmore Gardens and Prospect Street in East Orange, Cox threatened another man, stating in substance, "I'm going to kill you when I catch you," on 6-0 crip, and displaying a firearm with an extended magazine. On or about December 17, 2021, Franklin possessed a Rock River Arms LAR 15mm rifle, an Essex Arms Corp handgun, a High-Point 9mm handgun, approximately 4 magazines containing ammunition, suspected cocaine, suspected marijuana, approximately 11 cell phones, 2 digital scales, a heat sealer used to package drugs, packaging and packaging labels, ledgers, and the transcript of a legal proceeding relating to a former enterprise member and associate suspected of cooperating with law enforcement. Well, damn. Shout out to TSU SURF. Keep your head up, brother. I know you're going through it right now. Hopefully you beat the case, and if not, you get the least time possible. I know what a lot of people are wondering right now. How does someone get to fulfill their dreams, get to make so much money, and still get caught up in criminal activity? You know, when it comes to money, man, it really just brings out who you really are. So if you're a disloyal person, you're going to be more disloyal. If you're a cheater, you're gonna be more of a cheater. If you're a killer, you're gonna be more of a killer. And if you're involved in gang activity, you're just gonna really bring that out of you more. So you're gonna be paying for lawyer fees. You're gonna feel untouchable. You're gonna feel like no matter what, you're gonna be able to do whatever you want, pay it off. All your guys is gonna be straight. And especially in this situation where being loyal to the gang means a lot. I mean, there's repercussions if you're not. That's very important in this situation. And if he wanted to just keep living the street life, he didn't really care about the fame. He just wanted to be a street nigga with money. Well, that's what he was. He was a street nigga with money. He could do whatever he want, buy all the nice clothes, buy all the guns he needed, buy the houses, make sure his family's straight. The street dream, if you will, that a lot of us want to get to. A lot of people, it seems like they're not even really from the hood. And I know you're like, oh my god, well, who would really even want to be from the hood anyways, right? Well, a lot of people, they just enjoy that lifestyle. They just enjoy being out here, not having a paparazzi chasing them. They're going to do their dirt bikes and get into little mischievous things. You know, things that make life worth living, making memories, getting into things. You know what I mean? So, but for everybody, it's different. What they would do if they actually came up and got a lot of money. Unfortunately, he didn't want to change. He wanted to keep living that way of life, and obviously ended up hurting him and costing him his freedom. Hopefully he gets out though, like I said. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Till next time, it's your boy MONEYBAGBRY. This is the Underground Night Show on channel 401. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Until next time, I'm out.